What's up, shutties?
What's up?
What's up?
Lostqaz. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Beetlejuice, bro, that's a good Halloween movie. You guys should watch together with friends.
I was always so confused why they had the same name. I was like, what's going on here? I was like, is he the alien or something? Like, what's going on?
Oh, I don't know.
Who knows?
You guys haven't seen it, huh?
No. I know the dude, but like that's completely different.
They haven't watched it since I was 10.
How old
So it
is
came
it?
out a while ago.
I'm surprised I forgot about that movie.
He's like 40.
I just remember there's like a little miniature town.
Is it a TV show?
No,
No,
it's
it's
a
an
movie.
actual movie. Yeah.
Alright.
It's about Halloween?
Yeah, so it's about this family. They pass away, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they want to stay in the house. They don't want other people moving in. Because you know, once you pass away, other people are going to move into your house or buy it, whatever.
Yeah.
So this family moves in, so they're trying to scare them away. But what happens is there's another guy. He's trapped in a town. I don't know how he got there. I forgot. But he tries to convince them to say his name so he can escape and do all kinds of crazy stuff. But yeah, so it's a pretty cool movie. It's kind of funny, but I don't know how to explain it. It's just a classic, bro. You guys gotta check it out.
I'll check it out.
But now that we're on that topic, what was the ending of your story? You gave us a recap. You were walking with your dog.
Oh, yeah.
And then you took a selfie or something, right?
I was taking a video and I sent it to my
And
brother.
you sent it to your brother, and then he said that he asked you who was behind you, right?
Yeah, he's like, who's behind you? And I was like, oh, bro. I was like, no one's behind me. Because I remember my friend Duka, he's in front of me and Tiger was all the way in the front, right? Just running around. And then he's like, no, bro, someone who was wearing all black and like had like a black long sleeve was right behind you, just walking right behind you. And I was like, what? And then he's like, I didn't screenshot it because I thought it was my friend. But then I was like, oh, fuck. So then after that day, I was hella scared. Because that shit was at like around like 12:30. That's what people say, like 12 to like 3 is like the ghost time, you know?
I don't know how we got to this topic.
Insane in the memory.
Oh yeah, you were talking
about
about your story
Yeah.
about the person that was,
Scary one, bro.
and then you didn't know what was going on.
No. And then what happened again, bro? Remember I told you?
Oh yeah.
But I ended it last time. When I was, same thing. So, okay, a backstory.
Tell them about these guys.
Yeah, backstory. So, Shaw and then his brother, Awesome, they came to where I usually walk my dog with Duga, right? And then they parked their car in like a dark place, so I couldn't even see them, right? Who
We
they
just
were.
turned our lights off.
Yeah.
And then the dog noticed though.
Cause it was nighttime, I couldn't even see anything, right? And then Tiger just ran towards the freaking car, and then all I hear is just a window roll down, and then he's like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here!" And I was like, "Bro, it's a fucking drunk ass guy. I need to dip." And I was like, "No, Tiger, get the fuck over here! Get the fuck over here!" I got hella scared, bro. I was like, "Bro, he's gonna hurt Tiger, right?"
And Tiger was just prancing around.
Yeah, and he was just like moving around up and down, up and down.
And this guy Luca's on his phone like nothing's going on.
And then, bro, this man started laughing so much. He's like, got you. And I was like, bro, this man, right? And then this guy usually he stands like this.
Yeah.
So after that story, we're just walking.
About how many days after?
Like a month after, probably.
Okay, so fast from this prank, right? These guys, my brothers, they pulled a prank on these guys. So a month later.
Yeah, a month later, we're still walking in like the same complex at like 11, 12.
Yeah.
And we're just walking up and down the light street because I was like, bro, let's just stay in this light street because I don't want Tiger's feet to get wet.
Yeah.
And we're just walking up and down on it, right? And then we walk towards a big building, and then right on the side of the big building, I see like a guy who's just standing like this guy. He's standing like this, right? And bro, he's just standing like that and just looking at me. And I couldn't like see his face because it's all black. Like, you know, it's just lights behind it, and then you see the black face, like
How far
black
away
shadow.
was he?
Probably like a good like, I would say 30 feet probably.
Oh,
30,
shit,
40
that's
feet,
not-
yeah.
Probably even more.
That's
Was
not
it
that
in
far.
that same area where you were walking?
Yeah. We're just walking up and down. So I'm right here, and then like 30 feet away, he's right here, just like looking at us, right? And I'm like, dude, Duga, that's Shaw's brother, right? And then Duga's like, oh really, dude? Look. And then Duga couldn't even see, bro. Man doesn't have his glasses, right? So like, oh bro, I can't see. I can't see. I'm like, bro, literally. And then I recorded it for him, and then I zoomed into it, right? And then that guy just moving, and then a few seconds later, I'm like, bro, it's just Shaw, right? And then we FaceTime Shaw, and then this one has a Samsung, so I kept on declining. I was like, bro, I was like, bro, he's declining the phone, right? So that means he's here. So we kept on thinking he's here, right? But then we remember, like, bro, he has a Samsung. He can't FaceTime. He can't.
What is this holding Samsung, huh?
And then we're like, let me FaceTime on WhatsApp, right? And then I'm like, yo, Shaw, I'm here, right? And then he's like, bro, you're not here. I don't hear your car. And I'm like, no, bro, come outside. We're here, right? And then he came outside. He's like, bro, where the hell was this a prank? And I was like, yeah, okay, let me see your house. Cause he kept on saying that he was at his house, right? But we didn't believe him because he thought he was in like the place that we're walking at. So then he pulled outside and just like, records the house. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, where's your brother? Because I thought it was this guy that we saw. And then this guy's like, oh, bro, he's sick and he's just inside, right? And then we got hella scared because we looked back and that guy wasn't there anymore. And then we walked and then just put him in the, my dog in the pickup and then we just
Oh,
left.
he sent you like a snap?
What?
Oh, WhatsApp live.
On WhatsApp,
Oh, WhatsApp,
yeah,
yeah.
we FaceTime on the WhatsApp because then I was trying to see. I was like, bro, where you at? But then he's actually at home.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm like,
remember
how this
bringing the
after that.
camera around. I was sick that day, yeah.
You have a picture of the
Didn't
thing.
you
I have
say
the
show
video.
you? Didn't you say you made him show you that he was actually sick
No,
inside?
no. After that, when he told me, I was like, okay,
What a
he's,
good-
it's probably right.
Man
Damn.
harassed us,
So that
Samsung.
guy, how long was he staring at you guys?
Probably like a good 2 minutes because we kept on staring at him, right? And I didn't know if it was him, so I was looking at him carefully, right? And then dude goes like, oh bro, don't worry, bro. This man's gonna get kidnapped one day, right? And then man's like, don't worry, it's probably just him. And then I'm just looking, I'm zooming in on my phone. I'm trying to see who the guy's face is, but it's all black, so I can't see anything. And then we walk back, and I look back, and that guy's not there anymore. I
Did you
was
say
like, fuck.
anything?
Yeah, I was literally yelling. I was like, yo, Shaw, is that you? But then I didn't get
No
any response.
response? What the-
No, he was just looking at me
Dude,
and
if
just
it
like,
was a normal person, they would have actually been like, what are you talking about?
yeah.
They'd be like, oh, sorry, what'd you say? Like,
That's what I'm saying, bro. And then a few seconds later, we look back, no one's there, and I was like, bro.
It didn't look like a bump?
Huh?
It didn't look like a homeless person or anything?
No, I mean it looked like a regular person.
Hey,
just
speaking of that, who out of everyone, we know, Duga and everyone, would
Yeah.
survive in a movie?
and a haunted movie.
Yeah.
Well, like a scene like
Bro.
that.
Like Walking Dead type shit. Like Duga.
Oh, Walking Dead. Duga's. I'm gonna bait Duga. Get the
Duga's
guy
the
out
one
of here,
that
bro.
talked about Tom and
For
Jerry.
anybody wondering who's Duga, he's the one that was in the last
In the other
episode.
podcast,
He
talking
was the
about
one
Tom and
talking
Jerry.
about Tom and Jerry.
What's that?
Way to take over the podcast. He just took it over.
Bro,
And
let it go.
So yeah, go on. Who would survive?
Let's say out of us five
Okay,
over
so
here,
out of you four.
bro.
Okay.
I think him. Him probably, and then him, and then me, and then fuck this guy
He's
up.
gonna be he's gonna be
No, I think you'll
The thing is,
survive.
I agree with that list. Is the funny
Hold
part.
on. Let him do answer now.
I feel like you two. I don't know. I'd say 1-2. It doesn't
I
matter.
think Cosmo would.
I say you guys are tied,
Cosmo?
probably.
Yeah.
Gotham? All right, I'll just say.
Who's next? My brother. Oh, you didn't get to pick yet. Go ahead.
I would say you,
Uh-huh.
and then him for second, and then him third, and me fourth, bro. Because I don't know. I would just
What
do
about with
something.
my brother?
Oh, him.
Oh,
too?
Hutch, bro, he's gone. He's gone, bro. 10
he's never
spaces
coming
down,
bro. He's
He's
not
gonna,
gonna
oh,
listen,
check
and
this
he's
out.
gonna
Gets
do
bitten, bro. No preparing.
Because
Where we
the
getting
thing
food
is-
from?
something.
The thing is, once food supply shortage happens, and everybody's off for themselves, because in these situations, everybody's
They
for
don't give a
themselves,
fuck,
bro.
yeah.
People turn into snakes quick.
That's when you
You
start.
saw on the flood dates, everyone was all
Yeah.
mad at each
So
other.
you don't know who has your best interest. They're probably in the back of their mind. They're like, I'm loyal, but this guy's gonna do me
Squid
dirty.
Game, bro.
You know what I mean?
At the end, have you watched Squid Game?
Nah, but
It's on
we'll,
there,
we'll
bro.
talk about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But when the zombie apocalypse something like that, it's gonna be everybody getting for
Yeah.
themselves, bro. People ain't gonna care about the other person. They'll probably cancel each other.
They'll probably
For
kill each
food,
other.
bro.
Yeah, I think that.
You know what I mean? It's weird, bro. It's hard to say until something like that happens, bro. But once
Yeah.
that happens, I think the best way to be is to be with your friends and family, man. But even though it's risky for that, because you don't know who has hidden motives, because some people hold
I
in
think-
a lot of hate, bro.
I think even though we're friends, I think family would probably be the best.
Yeah, I believe there's people out here that hold in a lot of hate.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for like a moment
Bro. To hit you
to
back.
happen, and then they'll throw you to the wolves.
Yeah.
Spawn
You
house.
get what I'm saying?
Oh, people
I feel like
already
that'd be
prepared.
hilarious.
There's actually apocalypse houses like you can just.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
Doomsday preppers?
They have like a
Bunkers.
2 year worth of food in there too.
Yeah, but
That never expires either.
Yeah, they have like the canned food that
MREs,
lasts
all
hours.
let's say something like that happens. 2 years later, they come out, and all the animals are radiated
Yeah.
or mutated or something. What the hell are they gonna eat? I don't believe that.
I think if that happened, the world ended. Cause like, how
It's
the hell are you
done.
gonna come back from that?
It's done, bro. If anything like
Yeah.
that happens, a zombie apocalypse or a supposed alien invasion,
Your
whatever.
only hope in a zombie
We're
apocalypse
done.
is to
We're
take
done.
them all out.
I mean, everyone's just gonna kill each other for supplies.
Even
bro.
if you do the like, what do they go back up? Like, let's say they spread it to like other like animals, and animals give it back to you.
What
I feel
about
like
farming?
have it.
Is the land radiated? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
we're
can't do
doing.
farming.
That's-
If our water source goes out
Oh yeah.
and
then-
our food supply, we're done, bro. What do you think is more likely to happen? Zombie apocalypse or alien invasion? Invasion.
Aliens.
Aliens, bro.
How the hell is a zombie gonna?
I say aliens,
I-
bro.
I feel like a zombie apocalypse, bro. I don't know. I feel like they could be mutated. I don't like shots that they give you, bro. They could have something in it, bro.
That's
That
what I was
mutates
thinking too.
Yeah,
But I don't know, aliens, I mean, that could happen. I feel like, I don't know. Dude, have you heard like stories when like they're like, oh, I'm from a different planet, like it's been like, some guy comes to police station and
Yeah,
reports
yeah,
all
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Is that, do you think that's true?
No, I don't believe it.
Because that's basically alien invasion, like,
No.
I feel like that's just
I'm not the one to say. Maybe they could be telling the truth,
Yeah.
but that's personally me. I'm not buying it.
You remind me of that movie. I think it's called The Highway to Hell. You basically gotta run the car hella hard one way, then make a U-turn, come back, run this way. And the guy did it like 2, 3, 4 times, and he entered another dimension.
Oh, what the hell?
I think it
That's
was
like
time
Flash,
to-
bro.
Well, I can't remember that movie. But yeah, so
There's an alien cop. I think he handcuffed him with the alien hand, and they just hold him.
What
It was an
the-
alien cop or some shit. I don't know. It was weird.
Highway to Hell, guys, if you haven't seen that
I
movie,
think it was Highway to
I
Hell,
guess
if I
you
remember.
can try to check it out. I think that's what he's talking about.
That was days ago.
Hey, bro. So what do you think? Alien invasion or zombie apocalypse?
Aliens.
That's aliens, bro. I mean, actually, the zombies thing. I mean, there's already stuff in some species. Like, have you seen the deers, the viruses they
Yeah, I heard
get,
about
where they
that,
fall and
yeah.
go zombie mode? They
Yeah,
start
they
walking
start
in
eating their own
circles.
shit,
I
bro.
mean, what if that mutates and they start just chomping everything, and
Yeah.
the next,
What if
the
we're
deer's
already
cousin is now
So-
suddenly a zombie, bro.
So what are you saying? You're saying that you're half and half, or
I'd say half and half.
what are you leaning more towards?
I'd say zombie actually.
Zombie, you change?
Yeah,
Just since
I think
some
zombie-
species already have like
Zombie.
stuff like that.
Alien could happen, but like, I don't know.
Alien, I don't see like how they're gonna attack.
It-
They just come in a UFO.
Alien, I feel like that gets into like, for at least for me, it gets into like the, you know, like how people say there's a Earth and then there's an inner Earth.
Mm.
That's what that's what I get into.
Ah,
I would say
what's
for the
up,
zombie thing, I don't think it's gonna be like if that does happen. I don't feel like it's gonna be like the movies where they just go chomp and everything. It's just gonna be where they like the deers literally just go into a drone. They just start.
Or like they lose their mind. and
Yeah, they just literally just keep living and then they collapse. So you know,
Oh,
I don't think they're gonna be like the munch and everything type thing.
Okay, do you think about like that? You know how like they say that if you're a zombie, you only get killed from the head. Do you think that's gonna happen?
Honestly, I don't know, but the best way I believe to beat like a zombie would be to chop their arms and legs
Imagine
so they
that-
can't move. You know what I mean?
No,
No, they're gonna go.
What about their mouth, bro?
Imagine
Chop
like
that.
Piccolo.
Like more.
bro. Have you guys seen Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
There's a guy named Piccolo. He regrows his arms and limbs and shit. Imagine they could do that shit.
But honestly, I think there's more likely the high likely of there being a zombie apocalypse
Yeah.
because I don't know if you guys seen the movie 28 Days Later.
No.
I haven't.
I
No?
slept 29 days later.
So what happens is there's a virus outbreak,
Uh-huh.
and these people, it takes place in Britain. But what happens is a virus outbreak happens, and everybody turns into zombie type people,
Yeah.
and they go around attacking people. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out, bro. It's a really good movie.
Like World War Z.
I think it's better than World War Z.
All right.
It's called 28 Days Later. They go
I'm gonna check
wild,
it out
bro.
then.
But if you guys want to see a sick zombie movie, check out Dawn of the Dead, bro.
Hey,
This
let's-
Halloween, you guys should watch Dawn of the Dead.
Let's
Dawn
watch
of the
it.
Dead.
Yeah.
Hey, let's watch it before
You guys-
Halloween
You
starts.
guys want to know the plot?
What
I'll
is
tell
it?
you the plot. So everybody's like, zombies are taking over,
Yeah.
and these people they're trying to survive, but they end up getting going to a mall. So they're stuck in a mall, and they're trying to fight their way out.
Uh-huh.
So they're trying to go to safety. Dawn of the Dead, you guys definitely check out, bro. If you guys are looking for a scary zombie movie, you know what I mean?
Awesome.
Yeah.
But dude, if they ran, and they run fast too. So if they ran,
That's
like,
what I think.
the Dawn of the Dead people, the zombies, if they're like the ones in Dawn of the Dead, man, that shit would be crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
Do you think zombies would actually run faster and like actual if it happens? Because in like Walking Dead, they show them like walking hella slow and shit. I feel like they'll actually start running, bro.
Imagine it's like you saying
Honestly, I don't know.
Bro.
But the thing is, if their brain goes dead, how do they still remember to walk?
Muscle memory.
Their brain's dead.
Even after
No, no,
things
muscle
die,
memory is
right?
different. It's like neurological, I believe.
Really?
Haven't you seen even when snakes die, like if their head gets chopped off, they still move. That's muscle.
Isn't it for if you chop a human head off, it's still like moving for 10 seconds?
Yeah,
or
it's
like
still
that?
alive for a little
Yeah.
bit. Until
It's because the blood's still running.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
and the
That's what
blood
I,
is oxygen.
I don't know.
But yeah, back in the day, supposedly there were shamans that used to do magic, or they would have to do real evil shit, and they'd turn into wolves. You guys heard about that?
No.
You guys were talking about it last week.
What?
Skinwalkers.
Werewolves is
Oh.
going. Oh.
Skinwalkers.
That's what that came from.
Yeah, so like, let me tell you this. So back in the days, I was looking it up. They were saying there are people that were known. They practiced so much magic, they had abilities to turn into werewolves. I forgot what kind of lore that comes from.
that's probably where the full moon shit came from too. I don't know.
That's a part of it. So they're saying on a full moon. I don't know where that part came from. I gotta look it up. I'll let you guys know. But these people were turning into wolves. But like the bad thing about all that is people that weren't even practicing that type of stuff. They were getting tortured to death to confess that they were werewolves or something like that.
Fuck.
And they would get tortured in the worst ways. Man, it's crazy. But that's weird though, because I think some of these tales are coming from Europe. But the natives from here, they had something like that too. So it's
Oh,
crazy how it connects.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So there has to be some truth behind
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah, there might be some truth, but the way the natives believe it, from what I understand, I couldn't be wrong, but don't quote me on it. So what they had was shamans. You know the shamans?
No, but.
So they were like healers, or they would practice magic and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
So what they would have to do is they would have to do something really evil, and once they did something really evil, they had the ability to turn into a wolf. And from there, they would do whatever the skinwalkers do. You feel me?
Oh, like just kill people?
I guess like I don't know what kind of powers they got granted, but that's what it was. They turned into wolves and stuff.
skipping the gym is evil too.
You know what I mean? But you guys heard of the Skinwalker Ranch?
No.
Ranch?
The Skinwalker Ranch.
No, not like a dressing. Like
No, no,
Like a rant, like stables and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Farm place, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So a while back, I totally forgot about this. I had researched this like years ago about the Skinwalker Ranch.
Uh-huh.
And when you brought up Skinwalkers, I went and looked that story back up. That
Yeah.
story is insane, bro.
What was it about?
So let me tell you, there's a place, I don't know where it's at. It might be the Midwest, but there's land. They said supposedly the natives got kicked out of there. And what happened was they were getting, killed and stuff,
Yeah,
and they had to leave. And they cursed it. They're saying that they cursed the land. So what happened was later on the property was getting sold and stuff, and the family, they buy the property. They buy this property, they're like, okay, we got a lot of cows, we can have them graze around, because it's profitable, bro. If you got cattle,
Yeah.
they can just eat the grass and chill there, and
Yeah.
you're not paying that much for the land, right? So what happens is, at first, I think it was the first day or second day, they go to the ranch, and they see there's a wolf, bro. And they're like, from what I saw in the video, I guess the wolf was wagging his tail.
Oh,
And the family's like, oh, look, it's a friendly wolf or something
Yeah,
like that. And they're watching it. And all of a sudden, it puts a cow's head in its mouth.
Uh-huh.
And then they're like trying to beat the wolf, whatever.
Yeah.
They're trying to hit it. It's not getting affected.
Yeah.
I think they shot it or something. And it didn't even get affected. So it just bounces, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This happened around 19 something.
I heard that story. I heard it from a guy. I watch him. He tells scary stories and true scary stories, right? And he's talking about that.
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
it. Now that
Mr.
you-
Ballin?
Yeah.
Mr. Ballin
that's where I heard
Yeah,
it
he
too.
talks
Yeah.
about it.
So I'm just paraphrasing it.
Yeah.
But I'd done a research before that too. But his story, the way he tells it
Yeah.
is good. So that's where I'm getting most of my information from. Because he does his research.
Yeah.
And then I had looked it up too. So what happens is the family, they hit the wolf, whatever, and they smell it. It's hella nasty,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the wolf dips after they shoot it. It just dips. It doesn't even come back. And then later on, the family, they report like they seen lights around the ranch and stuff, but they don't know what it is. They thought it was trespassers and shit.
Yeah.
So they're trying to find out who it was, but they don't know who it is. So they leave it. They get used to it. And it turns out this family, they're experiencing weird stuff, and it's affecting them in the outer life. You know what I mean? Outside life. So like they're quitting work, they're getting fired and stuff because
They can't
'cause they're-
focus?
Yeah, they can't focus. They're not
Paranoid.
working. You know how they're supposed to.
Yeah.
And then what happens is, so
Is that because of the curse that they left on the land before?
I'm not sure. I think it was those skinwalkers like
Oh.
bothering them. They said like some things would come up to the house and they would see them peeking through the window and stuff like that. And then they would trip out. And
Yeah.
then they reported one night they were looking outside and they see an orb and they see some kind of human-like creature running on all fours, and it just dips right, and they don't know where it goes. So later on, they end up trying to sell the ranch. They're like, we have had enough of this. Their cows were showing up in random places. Their cows would disappear, and then they would find them. They would find them the next day or like a couple of days later. They'd be missing parts of their body,
Oh, what the fuck?
or like they would be unharmed, or they would find them like somewhere really random. So there's people peeking through the. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot. Skinwalker got my brother. He dipped. I gotta go find him after this. But anyways, yeah. So they see people watching them through the window and they can't tell who it is. So they're all losing their mind. They feel like they're going crazy, but they don't know what's going on, and they know they're seeing something's going on at the ranch. So what happens is they decide to sell their property. They're like, screw this, we're gonna sell our property and we're done with this. So what happens is there's a billionaire. I forgot his name. He's really interested in the paranormal and shit like that. Like if I was a billionaire, I'd be doing that shit, like trying to investigate the paranormal, see what's out there. You know what I mean? So what happens is once he's like, I'm gonna buy it, and what he does is he hires a team of researchers and scientists, and they go try to investigate for about 2-3 years the Skinwalker Ranch. Yeah, this is serious for him, bro. And he spent, they said, millions of dollars.
I believe there's a documentary on this too of them researching.
Yeah.
I think I saw on Netflix there was a Skinwalker Ranch documentary.
Yeah, you might have seen it. Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I saw the logo.
It was a big deal. So what happens is they research, they go on there, and what happens? So they start picking up activity. There wasn't that much, but at certain points there was a lot. So they said they were chilling. There's a moment where they were chilling at the mountain, or not mountain, but a hill, and they're just looking, right. And what happens is they see like an orb come out, and they see like a human type creature run so fast, but it runs past them up the mountain.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like right next to him.
Yeah, I guess
What
it ran right past them or something.
Holy hell!
Yeah, and then they said which brings up the point. They say the skinwalkers, they actually possess the animals and stuff. So maybe those are the things possessing the animals or the wolf, whatever. But another thing these guys saw before they left was they smell, every time they see that wolf, they smell like a scent. So what happens is they see something off in the distance, and they go near the trees, and what happens is they look up, and there's a wolf, the wolf chilling in the trees, bro.
What?
Looking at the cows, all the dogs were barking and stuff, the team's dogs, and they were just looking. Oh, another story part I forgot was before this family sold their property, they had 3 dogs, and the dogs went crazy one day at nighttime, and they went to go find out what it was. The dogs dipped, right?
Yeah.
And they heard the dogs crying. I think they were crying, and they don't know what happened. The dogs don't come back. The next day, they see ashes of the dog, like dogs in like 3 piles.
What the?
So they don't know what happened. And then, but yeah, so they did their research. They got a lot of activity, but it wasn't enough to find out what was going on. So they knew something was there, but they didn't find out nothing, like what was causing that.
So they got scared and left too?
I don't think they got scared and left, but they were done because they couldn't find anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they were just done. And the lights, they couldn't find out where the lights were coming from and everything.
Damn, dude.
And I'm not sure if people still go there or whatever, but it's a pretty interesting story. That's the most documented,
Skinwalker thing.
yeah, the most documented Skinwalker story with the actual evidence and stuff about Skinwalkers.
Jeez, bro.
Yeah, that is crazy, bro. I low-key want to go there one day, check it
Yeah.
out. Would you guys go over there to spend a couple of nights or no?
Not a couple of nights,
Nah,
few
this-
minutes, take a quick selfie, leave.
Not never at nighttime, just like in the morning, you just check it out and then go back home.
See that boy Skinwalker Steve.
Isn't
this
there
guy.
the house where the movie was filmed? What's it called? The
Conjuring?
Conjuring house?
No, that's completely
I'm not
different.
sure. I think that was somewhere else.
No, there's one like that you could just go and visit too.
Yeah, the house is based off of.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just to check it out. Yeah, I'd go.
Just stay there the night.
No, I wouldn't stay the night, but I would check it out in the daytime. You know
Like
what I mean?
24-hour challenge?
Nah,
Dude,
bro.
I
Nah,
can't
bro.
survive that, bro.
No, I wouldn't do that because I don't mess with that stuff. But yeah, skinwalkers are really interesting, bro. So I think they have a tie-in with
Yeah.
werewolves and stuff. I don't know what it is though.
So skinwalkers, what? Like from your research, there are werewolves or what?
Some people say they're wolves, but people are mainly saying that there's some kind of creature that possess wolves or animals like that.
Okay.
Oh,
But I guess they're associated with skinwalkers are associated with wolves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're saying the shamans mainly they'll take on the form of a wolf once they would something like that.
Do-
Once they would do like an evil deed.
Oh, okay.
like
Yeah.
they would choose when to become a wolf, or they just became one.
I think they just became one once they did
Like
that
because they
evil
were
deed.
evil.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Once they did that evil thing. But it'd be interesting because they say the natives they don't like talking about it too much because they're really afraid of them, so they don't talk about it that much.
So it's like a native legend for them, basically.
Yeah, it's a native.
I see a
legend.
lot of like people that say they're from like native the reservations. They say over there that a lot of people talk about it or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like the older families. They have a bunch of stories of like where they say their interactions with them,
Yeah,
or they
yeah.
like see them on the reservations, or
Mhm.
like of the ancient natives, like before I guess Columbus and all of them came.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
would say there was tons and tons of like stories about having interactions with them.
Oh, what?
But like, so I don't know, for some reason they don't tell them.
What would you guys do in that situation, bro?
If like you saw one,
Like,
I think I would have a heart
you're
attack and
that-
die.
Say you're that family, right? You move in and you find out there's a wolf or something like
I'm
that.
I'll get my dogs and dip inside the house, and then in the morning time I'm done. I'm done to the house, bro.
You'd be gone.
I would need the whole army to come outside to escort me out safely,
I
bro.
think sometimes it happens, like, or imagine you don't have enough money to get out of the house. Then what
Yeah,
are you
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
do?
yeah.
'Cause like,
Rather
some
be
people-
homeless than that. Homeless
No,
in
bro,
downtown
if-
city than that.
Homeless,
bro.
not a freaking head, like a house over your head. I don't know, bro. Cause I don't know how it is living out in the streets, you know. With all the
Honestly,
family.
damn, that's tough. That's a real tough situation. I think that's why these people get into these kind of situations, because they don't have a choice, you know. So they gotta live in places like that.
Yeah, cause they don't have the financial stuff to get out of there.
Would you try to shoot that skinwalker or what?
I would try,
Probably,
yeah,
but I would try to defend. Like if it came close enough, defend myself.
I say you saw an animal that you think is a skinwalker, right?
Mm.
What would you do?
If I
Say
thought it was
you had
gonna
a- say
like
you had-
close up or like far away.
Like kinda at a distance,
Like it's like coming towards me,
not coming towards you, just posted, right?
bro. Run. I'd run, but like the-
Disappear, but if it starts coming toward you, you know, let it know.
If
You know,
I have a gun,
you're loaded
yeah,
up, bro.
If I have something, I'm just throw at it, and then I'm gonna like move backwards, not run like with my back towards it.
That's like go with someone, you know.
Yeah.
Duo squad. You know?
But I'd take a picture of it.
Really?
Like,
I mean, that's
I'll
good.
I'll try to get a picture.
In that moment, I wouldn't have the thing. Like I wouldn't be thinking to take a picture of it. I'd just be thinking to save my life and dip.
And if it didn't look, if it looked kind of like aggressive, like scary looking,
Yeah.
and it wasn't, if it didn't seem like a wolf, I'd probably shoot it.
Just off the bat.
I hate to say it, bro. If it seemed like something crazy, I would do it. Cause otherwise, nobody's gonna believe you, bro. We're living in a time where people don't believe their stories.
Yeah. People just think it's all. Fake.
Yeah, they think
Just
you're
for some
doing
clout.
it. They're doing it for the clout. So the only way is to bring in the evidence. So like, I'll try to get it. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Imagine it doesn't die, bro. Imagine you just shoot it.
And
Yeah,
then it starts running toward you, bro.
Because even in the thing, he was saying that they shot the wolf like 5-6 times.
Oh yeah.
It didn't move. It just had the count his mouth
Yeah.
and it just moved.
What do you think you would do if it started running toward you and the bullets did nothing? Would you like turn the gun on yourself, or do you think you would just let it attack you?
Nah, I'd probably try to fight it off if I could. But if I couldn't, I don't know, bro. I try not to get myself in situations like that in the first place. So that's why you don't see me. I like hiking and stuff, but I'll never go into some crazy place.
Caves, the creepy
Never,
cave.
never going to a place and staying overnight. Like outside,
Yeah.
nah, bro. It's good to like do it towards like 7 o'clock when the like sun's still out, then come back, bro.
Yeah.
Don't be
Like,
there past that,
By
bro.
that time,
Creepy
you've
hours.
seen enough. Because if you stay outside, dude, because you don't know what's outside there, bro.
Yeah, I don't mess with
I don't
camping.
understand if people
Yeah.
camp up there, like the ones that camp off the cliffs next to the
Yeah.
caves. Like, what do you mean, bro?
Yeah, like I respect those people, bro, but it's not. I'm not all that.
You know,
You know?
people got like a whole camp house, like they go up into the mountains, they
Yeah.
have their houses, and then like they just like go around.
The
houses,
lodges?
camp. Yeah,
Yeah.
lodges. Yeah.
They just go in there.
I don't know if you guys heard, but in is it Yosemite
National
but,
Park?
But they're saying a lot of people go missing there.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they're saying now I just heard it was I saw off TikTok. There's reports that there's if you go deep off the trails,
Mhm.
there's like cannibals that live in the woods.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we might talk about that later, but yeah.
It's a national park, but it's not monitored every day.
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
They're saying it's like they don't know what's happening. They're feral people. There's reports of them eating people,
Yeah.
like, and they're way off grid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So who knows what's out there?
Speaking of the cannibals, what was the cannibals you were talking about before that were encased in the metal?
Which ones?
In the valley, the one that were encased when you talk about the Muslim
Oh,
cannibals.
they're called the Yajuj and Majuj.
You remember how they said they were tortured, or they tortured the other group, the king,
Yeah,
the
they
king?
just terrorize them and
Okay.
stuff.
There's this thing of torture that I heard, this method that the Romans used apparently. It was called a bronze bull. Have you heard of it?
Oh, that one's
Or
crazy.
crazy. Okay, so
bro.
they have bull made of bronze. They
Yeah.
put you
Oh,
inside of
the
it.
bird-
boil you alive pretty much, bro.
That's just the worst.
I saw a
What the-
video about the dark web. They're saying they're doing that as one of the methods. Like people got to choose it as
What
a
the
thing
hell?
for someone.
Dude, dark web is.
Yeah.
they don't
Crazy,
get-
bro.
But yeah, man. Would you ever try to capture a skinwalker?
No.
Bro, I don't know. I don't think so.
You mean like go out of your hunt
Okay,
hunt for one?
Only if it's coming towards me and I fight it and I beat it, then yeah, I'm gonna capture it. But otherwise, no, bro, I'm gonna dip.
I don't think we could capture it, but if we could, I'd be like that billionaire. I'd set up a whole bunch of traps.
Oh yeah.
If I were to capture
you would
one,
make so
or
much money just selling that one skinwalker because no one's ever seen it before. You'd be like,
selling the
bro,
skin.
Let me go Skinwalker.
Bro,
eBay resale, eBay
sell this
resale.
for $1 trillion.
StockX.
Would you guys flip a Skinwalker for a profit?
I would say actually, bro, that's evidence right there.
That is literally.
People, everyone that never believed in it, be like, oh, this is real. What other stories have you heard that's real, bro?
Dude, you're gonna see governments paying you so much money just to have that from your hands.
And to
Honestly,
hide it, bro, because they're gonna be like, what's
Yeah.
the public reaction, bro?
Yeah.
You gotta get it
I don't
out
think
down the
they'd pay
way.
you. I think they'd take it from you. They'd
I feel
say.
like first they'd pay you if they
Yeah.
don't accept it, then yeah, they take
Yeah.
it from you.
I'd low key. I'd probably do that. I'd be
Yeah.
like, got a Skinwalker who wants to buy down below. You feel me?
Put it on the dark web, take a picture of it.
Be like, hey, say hi, Steve. Say hi, Steve. Smile. Say cheese. Like, what is this, bro?
Yeah, dude, imagine that. Hey, I flipped a Skinwalker for a $250,000, bro. Quick
Bro,
come up.
On the TikTok videos that I've seen, they said that skinwalkers could speak, but they can only speak of what their victims have talked about.
Right.
Like the victims that say like help, save me, that's all they could say.
Yeah.
They just learn off of what they say.
That's why I heard people say that's why all those videos you see of people saying what they saw Skinwalker and the ones that are screaming,
Yeah.
they're like help me, because
Yeah.
that the victim was
That's
just
what
assaulted.
they're
Help
Because
me.
they go in a hella weird pattern. They just like they're going insane. They're just walking hella weirdly, just around circles.
And then they start
What is-
walking.
The
The Skinwalkers,
Skinwalkers.
the ones you see with their home human looking body thing.
Because people say it is skinwalkers supposedly, right? And they record something in the farms like hella far away,
Yeah.
and then it just looks hella weird, just walking like this, right? And they're saying help me, right? So trying to lure people to help them, right? But when people come to help them, they just kill them right away, like the skinwalkers.
You guys think those are actual Skinwalkers people are recording? Because a lot of people like faking shit.
I see a lot of them are fake, bro, but some of them just look so creepy, bro.
Yeah, like I've seen this video, bro. It's a random video, but in Mexico they said they found a witch, right? It's like a dark figure with a broomstick going over the moon, bro.
Bro, what's the fuck,
And you
bro?
can tell it's hella fake, bro. I was dead, man. I'll show you. I'll send you guys a link, bro. It's hilarious. You're like, what the fuck? But a lot of people do stupid shit like
Yeah,
that.
to get like popularity.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Honestly, I wouldn't go to random places like that. It has to be on a trail where like a lot of people go.
You know how like people like a few months ago randomnauting was hella
Oh,
popular?
yeah.
When you just go on the map, it tells you to go to some weird place. That shit's crazy. I don't know, bro.
Remember we tried doing a.
We tried it, but it
It
never
was
worked.
an L,
Good thing
bro.
it didn't work, bro.
Bro.
I feel like we was
It never worked?
Because so you know the Sutter Trail, right? The bike trail.
Yeah.
It was like 7 o'clock at night. It was almost getting night. You could still see the sun. But like, bro, let's go randomnauting. But then the host phone wouldn't work, and then my phone started working. But then by that time, like sun was kind of down. They were like, bro, let's just dip. Because if we dipped, it was wearing us off of the trail into like the
No man's
trees,
land,
like literally trees. So like unless they see us at nighttime, they just like shoot us, bro. Because they could do anything.
Yeah.
Also,
Far
bro,
more-
it wasn't even that. Like I don't know how people find them. Like the precise. It's not
Yeah.
even precise looks. It just gives you like a circle the size of a mile.
Yeah, it tells you to
And
just
gives you
walk
some
around it.
clues apparently, and the
Yeah.
closer you get, I guess it gets smaller. But no, it said it was in the middle of like the farmlands, forest
Yeah.
area. I'm not going there, bro.
You guys think it's legit?
The random nine? I mean, yeah,
Random
people, it's legit, but I've heard people say that people lure people like that.
Yeah, it's also said that like so you think of something, the whole group has to think of something. Like let's say you think of I want to see something scary, right?
Like
everybody says
manifesting
it.
it?
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
says it. I want to see something scary, and then you tap press the random or thing, and then it will show you a place on there that's something
It
scary.
was a manifesto, and then you click what you thought
Yeah.
about. Like, I think for one we chose money, and for something else they were like, no, choose something scary.
Yeah.
And then but it was pitch black already,
Yeah,
so we were like,
we
we just
did.
dipped. And then that's the day we saw the
That's
snake,
the day we
bro.
saw a snake, bro.
On the trail we were going,
Oh,
this man
yeah.
shoe nearly ran it over, bro.
Would you guys ever do it again?
No, not random nodding.
Only if I had like actual people like good.
I wouldn't do it at night though. I would be daylight.
Now
Daylight, bro.
Yeah, cause like do nighttime.
It's too creepy.
I don't know, bro. I feel like it's scary.
I never tried it, but honestly, I don't think I'd ever do that. If I don't know where I'm going, I don't really want to go there.
Yeah.
I believe I already risked my life going on random hikes and stuff, you know?
You go on hikes?
Yeah. You guys go?
No, bro. I feel like hikes you could easily veer off.
I've done bike trail, but not hike.
Because hikes, what do you follow? You just follow like a map?
Nah, so there's actual man-made trails,
Oh, okay.
and they got maps on the side.
Oh,
But if the trail's not marked, you can easily get lost.
yeah.
My plan is to check out Yosemite, bro. To be honest.
I
Yeah.
went there, but we only went there as a drive, and then I started vomiting and I
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to check out Yosemite, but I'm not gonna get off
Ruined the
trail.
trip, bro.
Huh?
You ruined the trip for the rest of
Yeah,
the people,
no,
bro.
it's
That's
I
all
went
good.
there,
You can still go, you know.
Yeah.
A lot
Were you
of
motion
people
sick or
been telling
something?
Yeah.
From the hills or whatever?
Yeah, because dude, whenever you move near the trees, I get hella nauseous.
Oh.
This will be seeing skinwalkers and stuff
Oh,
in the
yeah.
trees.
He saw something in the trees, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna check out Yosemite. They say it's really beautiful.
That'd be a good topic.
Oh, the crazy thing is, you know how they say you kill a wolf Do you know?
No.
Oh, werewolf? A stake through its heart or a silver bullet?
The stake part, I think that's a vampire, right?
Oh yeah, that's vampire, but silver
Yeah,
bullet
Silver
for werewolf.
Bullet. If you guys haven't seen that movie, watch that movie Silver Bullet.
What do you mean silver bullet?
The bullet has to be made out of silver. Real silver.
To kill through the werewolf?
Yes,
To
kill the
kill a
werewolf.
werewolf. And then I saw another video, they're saying the way to kill a skinwalker, they say, is to put a bullet in ash, some kind of ashes, and to shoot it with that.
How do you think those stories go? Do you think it's actually real?
What?
Like those like ashes, a bullet?
I don't know, bro, to be honest. Who knows, bro? I don't know how someone even figured that out. They dipped it in ash, they're like, I'm gonna try this out.
Let's test it out.
Yeah. But I don't know. You guys should check out Silver Bullet.
Silver bullet?
Yeah, it's an old movie. I don't know
What's
if
it
you guys like old movies. It's about this town, they're getting attacked by a werewolf, and they're trying to figure out who it is.
Oh.
It's pretty cool. It's an old movie, and the kid, nobody believes him, I think. Yeah.
Oh, like the boy who cried wolf type thing?
Nah, not
Not like
really.
the boy who nobody believes.
Yeah, like that. And then he'd be like, oh shit, there's a werewolf.
It was actually real, oh no.
Yeah. But I don't know. Werewolves are pretty cool, dude.
Do you think they're real?
Werewolves? Nah, man. I
Do
don't
you think
know.
they're real? Bro, yeah, I don't know. Because werewolves are like a regular human turning into a wolf, right?
Yeah, they say
And
when
they, it's on a full moon, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how that would happen.
You guys think like people have magical powers, or like they figure out some kind of
Yeah.
magical powers?
I
to
was
do
they
that
find
kind of stuff?
somehow to do that, but I don't
You
believe
think
like
they
these TikTok videos that make no sense.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know about the werewolf, but I feel like people have magic powers that they could use.
To try to do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't mean like, I don't think they can do like the whole just floaty, but I feel like they can do something like
Some
evil
like-
type stuff, like they could curse type thing maybe.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
You guys think magic is real or is this like illusion? Like you?
No, I believe
I mean,
it.
comical magic is illusion.
Yeah, but like, cause mostly magic that I've seen is just like cards and stuff. But like, do you think actual magic is real?
I feel like there's some things you can probably do, but who
They
knows?
say something is legit. Like I watched, dude. I watched probably a 3-hour video, 2-hour video about magicians and how they made contract with demons.
Like the devil?
Nah, demons.
Demons. Have you
Yeah.
heard of the magicians? There's secret societies of all the big ones that they're part, and that's how they learn these things. They say they do black magic to do these
Yeah,
tricks. Some
I
of
heard
them,
about that. Yeah.
and then that's why they say like the people they say you know how they do the tricks where like there's the girl sitting on a chair and then she disappears or whatever.
Yeah.
And they say the reason you rarely ever see those duos last, and you only see that girl like a few times, is because they get like the demon or like takes them or something like that,
Oh.
or like they're used as like a vessel for the magic.
Damn.
Damn.
Never heard of that. That's interesting. Bro.
It was just a mini. I don't know if it was a real one. But
I saw this
evidence.
crazy shit. I'll tell you this video. I saw this guy. So he was a guy. He wanted to be a magician, hella bad. And what happened was, he got sick, right?
Mhm.
And I think he recovered. I don't know what happened, but he was still like in bad shape.
Yeah.
But the people around him, his friends, whatever, the people that knew, they said he disappeared, bro. He went off into like some kind of woods for hella long. Nobody saw him, nothing. And then they said when he came back, dude. He learned hella magic, and he became pretty popular. He made it to the big stage. So they're thinking he made contracts with demons.
Oh,
It was a cool video. We'll talk about this type of stuff
Yeah.
again. We'll see what happens, you know.
Go to topics today.
All right, guys. Catch